Welcome in to Living 757, folks. Glad to have you guys joining us once again for another fun episode. Patricia has the week off, so it's just me and you today, homegirl.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, as you and I probably have already seen, you guys have seen, it's a lot of craziness going on out there. A lot of people, upset. People are crying every day, at least for the next week or so. Yeah. The NCAA has their annual tournament, and they're breaking brackets and all types of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's wild in these streets.
Upsets are happening. It's complete madness.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like, have you been a part of the whole, like as soon as the tourney comes and then you start filling out like a bracket and all that type of stuff?
Okay, so I am a huge sports fan. I don't think that's any kind of secret.
Right.
But I kind of have a rule that when my team is in the dance, I don't fill out brackets.
Really?
I don't. I only do it if they're not in it, because then I don't have any emotional investment.
Oh, okay. See.
The rule's different if my team makes it to the Super Bowl, though.
Right.
Because if my team makes it to the Super Bowl, I'm betting against them.
First of all, that's the biggest if I've ever seen in my life. But before we even go into that, because I know you probably have something coming back in me, I can feel it, I can sense it. But so my team to root for is any team in Texas. Now I'm from Austin, Texas, so University of Texas, the Texas Longhorns, right? UT, all right? So I root for them, but every single year, they're like out in the Sweet 16. I think last year they made it maybe to the Elite 8 or something like that. But it's just like, I just want them to go all the way. I want them to stop getting out at the same point every single time.
I would like to say sorry for your bad luck, but everything's worse in Texas, so.
You may have something there. No, I mean, it's not bad in Texas, but if you're talking about our professional football team, I just found this out, okay? See, you're a Washington fan, I'm a Dallas fan, and we go against each other twice a year.
Yep.
So I just found out why we'll never get to a Super Bowl. There was an interview with Jerry Jones, right?
Okay.
And he actually said, when asked, is it important for you to get another Super Bowl? And he said, it is. But what I did when we were going to win our third Super Bowl, I prayed to God, please let me win this Super Bowl and I'll never ask you for anything again. People, I'm done.
I mean,
because that is what has happened for the last 20 plus years. God is not going to bless this guy at all because he already gave him his wish.
I feel like anyone with eyes can see that it's Jerry Jones's fault that you're not winning anything.
Jerry did that. And now that I saw that interview, look, I'm good. I'm sick of it.
Well, I mean, if we're going to talk about football, we got to talk about free agency.
Okay. All right.
Because we took
and the draft is getting ready to come up too. So.
It is, but we took your defensive coordinator, and he has now brought 4 of your star players with him to D.C.
Everything is bad.
I would
right
like to say sorry for your bad luck, but I am excited. I genuinely hope, because we had the 2 worst owners in the league, I genuinely hope that at some point Jerry Jones decides to leave the Cowboys, because I think until he does, it's not going to happen.
No, that is not going to happen. But you know what is going to happen, people? Check this out. It's always good to have people leave and come back home, right?
Oh, yeah.
So big shout out to Hampton University. They are bringing back someone who's from this area. He was a head coach in this area for like a high school. Congratulations to Ivan Thomas. He's been named the new next basketball head coach there at Hampton University. So I saw a quote that he said here. He says, I'm committed to building a championship caliber program, so it's good to be back in the special place. So kudos to you, my man.
Very
Congratulations.
Cool.
Come back home and make something happen, man. Hold up. Do you remember, because HU had they made some history back in 2001 when they were the number 15 seed, and they beat number 2 Iowa, right?
Right.
And the funniest part about that, the coach who looks small runs up, like when they win the game, he runs up and he jumps and straddles his player, right? I'm like, that was a very excited guy to do that. And I just couldn't imagine me doing that to somebody like Nick, our camera guy, like that would just, hey, Nick, hey, we won. And oh, sorry, Nick, don't worry about it, Nick, I'm not going to jump. I'm not gonna jump in this all. I'm just saying it would look
Quincy,
weird.
the difference is the coach was a little guy. You are not.
I mean, I'm an average, 5'11". It's fine, But that was what I remembered. Nick, I'm so sorry, bro. Don't
You are
worry
tall.
about
I am vertically challenged. Like, let's just
it.
not get it.
Maybe Nick should run and jump in my arms. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Oh no, this is a
Yes,
different conversation.
that.
Let's move it. Sorry, Nick. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
He's even more confused now. He's like, no, I think that sounds worse.
Nobody's jumping in anybody's arms.
Hampton wasn't the only local team, though, to make history by being a 15 seed to beat a 2 seed. We can't forget Kylo Quinn and NSU.
Oh, yeah.
Also did
Big
it. That was
time.
in 2012. But also happening locally, we know that Something in the Water has decided to not take place the same weekends that's been taking place previous
Right.
years. But local radio group Odyssey is doing something about it. They have announced an oceanfront concert series that's taking place April 26th through the 28th, and it's going to be taking place right next to King Neptune there at the 31st Street stage. And dude, one of my favorites to listen to and jam out to is headlining. Do you know who it is?
Yes, I've heard you talk about it all morning.
Juicy J.
Yeah, like, you know what? I like Juicy J, and sorry, Jay, if you see this, which you may or may not, but it just sounds like when he raps, every word just needs that bouncy ball. I came to play, and I play you in the game.
I've been popping my collar.
See, say
Popping
again.
my collar, popping my collar. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. So, but yeah, shout out. I mean, Jay, if you want to come on
Yes.
the show, I will apologize emphatically for the bouncy
Yes,
ball.
he will. And there will also be opportunities for local acts to be a part of that series. Just stay tuned for more information.
Yeah.
Q, we got a great show today.
Oh yeah, we got a great show today. I'm talking, we're getting in the water. We got Little Mermaid that's coming live in studio. And of course, I'm gonna take a trip to a little place called Italy.
And we are talking chicken and biscuits, but it's not what you may think. But first, right after the break, we have someone from one of the greatest Cinderella stories in sports history. Stay right there.